This is Steve Clemens, Vice President of Life Markets here at URL. I'm joined today by Matt Alina in Life Markets here at URL and Lisa Cook here on the call today on behalf of United of Omaha to go over their products and their turnkey marketing solutions during our presentation today. Before we get into the United of Omaha products and the turnkey marketing solution, I wanted to give you a brief snapshot of again, what we're going to cover here and some of the unique offerings we have here at URL that I think will be very beneficial for you all. Obviously, we're going to cover United of Omaha's final expense product Living Promise, the very unique turnkey marketing solution that they have with Legacy Safeguard, and we're going to touch on here just in a moment URL's final expense lead subsidy program, as well as our Senior Center Success Guide program. This is a proven sales system for the final expense market and for senior sales without the need of leads, and it truly complements this Legacy Safeguard program. A really unique tool that we're extremely excited about and that has been paying off in dividends for agents utilizing the program. We're going to show you after Lisa goes through the United of Omaha offerings, some of our online tools that we have available to you 24/7. Matt will be covering those. Some of the sales conventions we've had over the past couple years and what we're doing in the future, and a Q&A session. So, competitive carriers, why URL? Competitive carriers and compensation, we do have vested commissions day one and up to a 9-month advance for qualified agents. We have a lead subsidy program and proven marketing programs, which you'll see here in a couple minutes. Again, our website with product guides, rate sheets, quote engine, and more. Sales support from URL with 29 years of experience. Sales conventions. We have $150 E&O coverage available for all those who need E&O. It's $150 through URL, and right now it's prorated at $100, and you maintain your independence with URL. We truly believe we have a blueprint for success for agents in this marketplace, whether you're purchasing leads to build your final expense book, tapping into your existing book, or utilizing other proven sales strategies here at URL. We do have a list of carriers in this marketplace. Obviously, United of Omaha is our partner carrier on the call today. Here's a snapshot of sample rates of our partner carriers. This is a 65-year-old female, $10,000. As you can see, United of Omaha is extremely competitive in rates, and actually in this cell, they are the most competitive of all of our carriers. A couple unique features to United of Omaha, and I'm not stealing your thunder, Lisa, but they will issue as low as age 45, and they have Telesales approved online app, which is very unique in the market for final expense. So that's a really nice feature that we have with United of Omaha, along with extremely competitive rates. Leads, obviously, leads are an important part of this business. So what we do at URL is we reward you for your business. We give a top GA compensation for agents and agencies that work with URL. We have a $50 lead subsidy for every 1,000 of annualized paid premium sold. So what we do is we track the business every month, and at the end of the month, if an independent agent has written $4,000 in paid premium, we have a $200 lead subsidy we provide you. It's a lead credit, a marketing credit that you can utilize to help you gain more referrals, more leads, more sales in that marketplace. So for every 1,000 in sales in URL's Life Markets department, you receive a $50 lead marketing credit. The Senior Center Success Guide, this is truly changing final expense marketing and sales for agents utilizing the program here at URL. Why is it a great system? It's generating more interest, more appointments, increased production with agents, eliminates the need of leads, and it provides an agent a proven, clear path to success in the final expense market. We provide step-by-step instructions on how to be successful in presenting in senior centers. There's sales materials and tools to complete the proven system that we provide you, and you receive exclusivity in your territory. You can pick up to 3 counties, and if you're in a large metro area, those areas can be subdivided. Smaller areas, you may want to increase county count to maybe from 1 or 2 to 3 or 4, depending on the area you live. But let's face it, final expense mailers and leads, you're not always generating enough of those in certain areas of the country. This eliminates that need. So it is provide high success rates in untouched markets. We see an average of 20 people attending each presentation across the country, and we see 10 to 15 leads per senior center using the system. And we've averaged 3,500 in AP per senior center, doing 1 a week. We've seen when we do this senior center success guide program, we have times where there's 10 or 15 people, and times where we have a booking for an agent who's going on an 80-person presentation next week. So it is a great system. Here's an example of 2 partner agents who were going into senior centers and presenting life insurance before using the Senior Center Success Guide. 2 years ago, 2 partner agents visited a live-in facility. 20 people attended the presentation. They had 0 appointments out of that. And I love the quote to the left: success is not failure, is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So these 2 partner agents put this program into place. After using the Senior Center Success Guide, they revisited that same facility 2 years later, using the Senior Center Success Guide program. They only had 9 attendees this time. Now remember, they were there previously, so they had roughly half of the people attend. Out of the 9 attendees using this program, they had 5 appointments the following day, of which they gained 2 more additional appointments from the people who were at that presentation. So 7 of the 9 people who attended met with them, and they generated sales off of that, which has been fantastic. Ever since using that program, we're seeing on approximately 7,000 to 9,000 of AP monthly with their production now using this program. Why it works, we research the territory and contact the senior centers for you. We set up 4 senior center presentation appointments for you each month, so you're not the ones calling on the senior centers doing that. We're setting that up and marketing that for you. We provide marketing materials to each center so that they can advertise your visit. Obviously, this will help reduce your lead cost. If you're seeing 15 to 20 to 25, 30 people weekly, there's a lot less leads you have to buy to get in front of people. And again, for areas that don't produce a lot of lead generation, this can help supplement a lack of leads in your area. And when you go into that program, the package does include all the materials for the Senior Center Success Guide, the sales presentation. There is a game you utilize during the presentation. We provide all of that for you. Each month you get 4 pre-scheduled Senior Center presentations. We have digital formats of state-specific materials. There is a contractual obligation to the program for 6 months, and there is area exclusivity as well. So the cost of the Senior Center Success Guide is at $395 at sign-up, which gives you all the packages, all the onboarding support materials, everything you need to get started, plus obviously the 4 appointments monthly for that program. And then in the subsequent months, 2nd month through the 6th month, it's $295 a month, and that again is for your 4 pre-scheduled senior center presentations, which we'll be booking for you and marketing for you. So you would be at that presentation at a scheduled time of a week. Generally, those are late morning, mid to late morning, around 10, sometime between 10 and 11 in the morning is generally when those presentations occur. So the total cost, if you really look at it over a 6-month period, is basically like placing 4 1,000-piece final expense mailers. That usually yields, on a national average, of about 1.560 leads. In comparison with this program, you're getting in front of, on average, 20 people per meeting, 24 meetings of 480 people. It is a tremendous program. So a lot of questions we've had in the past over this program is, am I still independent or am I a captive agent? You are still an independent agent. Do you still earn higher GA contracts? Yes, we don't reduce commissions to agents to utilize this program. Do I still get URLs lead subsidy credits for my sales? Yes. So if you did $7,000 in sales for the month, that gives you a $350 credit, which you could put towards the program if you care, if you see fit. Do I have to use this program to work with URL? Absolutely not. But we've seen the results for agents utilizing the program. And also, when Lisa goes over the United of Omaha product, specifically in the Legacy Safeguard program, you'll see how it can be a very nice complement to that program. And some agents are looking to build teams. It's a great team-building program because you can bring in a younger agent who's just getting their feet wet and getting started into a program where they're going to have essentially leads and a program to follow to be successful. So by the numbers and final expense, if this is not your marketplace and you're looking to supplement this, we have a lot of Medicare agents who work very, very hard for a few months and then have some downtime to market other products in the senior market, like final expense. If you were to do 1 sale a month, it could be an additional $7,200 to, let's say, 1 sale a week. That's an extra $28,800 in compensation. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Lisa Cook and have her present the United of Omaha products. I'm going to transition the meeting over to her. And then when Lisa is done with her portion of the presentation, going over the United of Omaha product and services and the Legacy Safeguard program, Matt will be on the back end of the call here from URL to show you some of the pieces on URL's website and some of how to get started if you're interested in that. And we'll also have our contact information at the back end of the call. So if you have any questions for Matt or myself, we'll be happy to handle those at that time. So I'm going to change the presenter to Lisa, and we should be able to see Lisa's computer here in just a moment, and she'll be able to get us started. Perfect.
Can you see my screen, Steve?
Sure can. Can everybody,
Great.
If anyone cannot see your screen, please bring it to the questions bar or raise your hand and we'll try to help you out. But it looks like everything's up and running, Lisa. Thank you.
Great. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Steve, for inviting me. I was so caught up in the Senior Center Success Guide that I almost forgot that I was going to do a presentation. I mean, what an incredible opportunity. And this is, again, just like Steve said, a great partnership with the things that we're going to talk about today. Both with the Living Promise product and Legacy Safeguard service. Oh, sorry. Get my PowerPoint going here. So there is absolutely no better time to be in the senior market as we are today. And we've got such a great opportunity with Living Promise and with the addition of Legacy Safeguard. you are going to be able to go back to your existing clients and even your new clients and offer them membership and legacy safeguard. And we're going to get in to each of these topics in a minute. So on today's call, we're going to talk about the untapped market with incredible opportunity. We're going to review the market research and show you why that there's no better time to be in this space. And then we're also going to talk about the industry-leading final expense solution with Living Promise. And then we're going to go into the free membership with Legacy Safeguard. I want to make sure you understand how to enroll your clients and also show you the tools that your clients are going to have when they receive their membership, and talk to you about how the benefits are going to work for them. And then also go into the exclusive turnkey sales offering and a marketing system that we have through Legacy Safeguard. Now let's look a little bit at the research. You know, just like Steve talked about, this is a huge potential for this market. It's not oversaturated. It's a great time to get involved in it. We have 30% of U.S. households, over 35 million households, have no insurance, life insurance protection at all. And so they're looking for someone to buy their product with, so it certainly might as well be you. Half of the households, 58 million households, say they need more life insurance, the highest level ever. And 8 out of 10 households need the basic life insurance but don't have an agent. And really, primarily, the reasons why Americans purchase life insurance is to cover their final expense and burial services. And seniors are America's fastest growing market, and they need your help with final expense planning. So let's talk about Mutual of Omaha. Mutual of Omaha is a great company to do business with. I actually had the opportunity of going last week to the Mutual of Omaha office and visited with them. They brought us all in because they wanted to make sure that we understood that they have such a commitment to this industry. They've been in business since 1926. They have an A+ superior rating, AM Best. I mean, who hasn't grown up listening and watching The Wild Kingdom? And they have one of the best name brand recognitions of any provider. They are totally committed to a long-term relationship. So when you certainly partner with Mutual of Omaha, you know that you are working with someone who is committed to providing a great product to you and your clients. We have competitive products available in most every state, and it is one of the strongest brands in the senior market. They have quick and predictable issues of policies. When we were up there last week, they said that they really try to turn around policies within 48 hours. They have daily and accurate electronic deposits of commissions. And they have a great agent website that's there to help you manage your business. And then one of the things that I like about Mutual of Omaha is that if you have a question, they have a call service that you can call into and talk to them about whatever product. Oh, goodness, I have no idea why it's PowerPoint's moving so fast. If you have a question or a concern, something you want to talk about, or if you need supplies even, there's someone that's going to answer your question live and be able to get you the supplies that you need. Okay, Living Promise. We've got 2 different products within Living Promise. We have a level pay product with a face amount of $2,000 to $40,000, issue ages of 45 to 85. They have an accelerated death benefit for terminal illness or nursing home confinement, and an optional accident death benefit rider. They also have a graded benefit product, $2,000 to $20,000. The same issue ages, 45 to 85. This is something that you don't see in a lot of carriers with their graded products going down to 45. They have the really easy-to-use application and competitive benefit premiums that fit into most budgets. Their renewals are great. They have that level renewal from 2 to 10. They also have lifetime renewals. So this is a great resource for you to help you build your income as these policies do tend to stay on the books for years and years because people like working with the Living Promise product. They also like Mutual of Omaha. They have Simplified Underwriting, and this e-application that Steve talked about is great. That they have a e-application where you log on to your personal website on the Mutual of Omaha site, and then you would complete your application with your client by electronic submission. That's great for the agents because they know that those applications go in clean. They go in straight into the carrier. So it really increases the turnaround time, or decreases the turnaround time, and your application is going to be issued. They have no point of sale interview and no medical exam, and it is Telesales approved. We also have a smartphone rate calculator that you can use. You can load onto your smartphone so you make sure that you are able to get those quotes in the home when you need them the most. So that's the Mutual of Omaha product. It's a great product. It's also with a great carrier that is committed to you, the agent, to be there for you and to provide a great service for you and your client. So now let's talk about the game changer. And this is where I think, and as I said, I got so caught up in Steve's presentation when he was talking about the Senior Center Success Guide that my mind was just whirling around as he was talking about all the opportunities that this program is offering to you as the agent. And this is where I think you guys are going to see how Legacy Safeguard is really going to benefit you in your presentation at the Senior Citizens Center, and also how it's going to provide a great turnkey marketing system for you, the agent, to help you build your business. So let's talk about Legacy Safeguard and kind of what it offers. Legacy Safeguard really is broken down into two different areas. We have Legacy Safeguard for the clients, which is a free lifetime membership in a comprehensive legacy planning and end-of-life service. And it's going to help members leave a lasting legacy and assist their families through some of the most difficult times of their life. And so we'll talk about, first of all, about how that looks for your client. We are going to talk about how to enroll your clients and what they're going to receive in the mail, and then all the benefits that they're going to have. And then we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about for agents what this turnkey sales system and marketing system adds to the agents, and how it's going to help you be able to increase your sales, persistency, and face amount. We've created a simple sales presentation for you, so when you do go in and meet with your clients to talk about Legacy Safeguard and enroll your clients, you're really going to just need to have one piece of information. And I know Steve said you guys are going to have lots of other real helpful pieces, but when you get in to talk about Legacy Safeguard, this is going to be a piece that you're going to really like to use because it has the Living Promise product on one side and it has Legacy Safeguard on the other. So when you sit down and talk to your clients, you're going to fold this inside out, and you're going to go over all of the benefits of Legacy Safeguard, and you're going to be able to go step by step into each one of the services and talk to them. And then you're going to be able to switch over and also have the same, in the same location in this brochure, all of the information about the Mutual of Omaha product. And then all you're going to have to do to enroll your clients in Legacy Safeguard is just fill out this very simple form. And you're going to be able to enroll your clients in Legacy Safeguard really just for meeting with you. So this is where it fits really well into the Senior Center Success Guide product, is because you're going to be able to talk to your clients about this great service and then just to enroll them in that service, really just for being a part of that presentation there to that day. And all we're going to need is their member information, and then your information as the agent and the United of Omaha product at the end. You're going to fax, email, or mail this into Legacy Safeguard, and then that's going to prompt our office into mailing your clients this Legacy Safeguard membership kit. And in this membership kit is going to be all of the different services that the membership is going to entitle the members to. The membership letter is what is going to give them all of the benefits, and on that letter is going to have a toll-free number that is answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's the letter on the left-hand side with the card, and that card is actually a tear-off card, and that's going to have their membership number on there. So when they need Legacy Safeguard, all they have to do is pull their card out and dial in that number, and we'll talk about what that number is going to get them in just a second. But that's all of this is all the materials your clients will receive when they get their membership product. Now let's look at the member benefits. The member benefits are broken down into 5 cornerstones, and we'll break down each one of them. We have the legacy planning services, the end-of-life planning guidance and assistance, support for survivors, estate planning support, and celebrating life events. The first member benefit that they're going to get, and this is actually on the member letter, they're going to have a guide for how to download this legacy planning guide software. This software is a one-of-a-kind software that's going to be downloaded onto their personal computer. So it's not going to be on a cloud where anyone else can access it. It's on their personal computer. It allows the members to record their personal information, store copies of their important documents to help their families locate it in an emergency, and it also allows them to record their family values, personal information, online account, even pet care instructions, historical insights, financial accounts, and even their final wishes. This is kind of what the software looks like when they download it, and it will come up for them to start recording their memories. We've had a lot of advisors that have said that they really like their clients come back to them and say they really like using this software, like for a family event. So, like, say their mother has the software. Maybe the kids would come over and they would do this as a family event, and learn. They have the opportunity to learn all kinds of things that they might not have known about their family members. But it's a great benefit because you have all of the information that a family would need to know in one spot. End-of-life planning and assistance, I would say that this cornerstone is the one that's probably used the most. We are fortunate to work alongside the Legacy Safeguard advisors in our office, and these folks work tirelessly 24 hours, 7 days a week to be available to your clients when they need them the most. I mean, some of the stories that we hear would both kind of break your hearts, but at the same time, we feel so proud to be a part of offering this valuable service to your clients. Now let's talk about what it is. The Legacy Safeguard Advisor, the role of that as advisor, as we talked about, is like when your clients get their benefits, as I said, they're going to have a number on that card that's 866-903-1827, and that number is answered around the clock. So when something happens to the member, they're going to be able, the client's family is going to be able to call that number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And they're going to be assigned a Legacy Safeguard advisor that's going to be with them from the moment they need them the most to the very end. So if that member passes away and they need a funeral locator, that advisor is going to be there to be able to help that family locate a funeral home or a cemetery. They're also going to be able to work to help them prepare a dignified memorial service, and that would even mean helping negotiate the process of a funeral. You know, the funeral business is a for-profit business, and you never want to be able to say that someone doesn't really deserve to earn a living, but the process of funerals are very, very expensive. And a lot of times when a person goes in and meets with a funeral home advisor, you're offered a package deal, and that package might, you know, entail all kinds of different expenses. Some of those expenses might not be needed by a family member, but through the Legacy Safeguard Advisor, that family member, through working with their advisor, can send that funeral bill to the advisor, and the advisor is going to go over that step by step by step and make sure that that family is getting a good value and not actually having the cost of the funeral cost more than what they need to pay. And on the average, Legacy Safeguard will save a family about $2,200 just by letting that Legacy Safeguard advisor assist that family with that funeral bill. So that advisor, as I said, will be with that family from beginning to end, working with that family to do whatever that they need to try to help that family through those most difficult times. We also have, in that same vein, support for survivors. So if you have family members that live all over the country and they need to get from maybe one place to another place, we have bereavement travel assistance that can work with the airlines and work with the travel agents to make sure that those family members are not spending any more money for those flights than they need to. And on the average, we're able to save that family about $620 per flight. We also have personalized assistance, again, that advisor helping that family, helping them with a death certificate, making reservations at local restaurants, assisting the family in car rentals if they're having to travel from one place to another, setting up reservations for hotels, even helping them with a discounted rate, or coordinating family security at a home during memorial service. Again, I just keep saying that advisor is that advocate for that family that will be there from beginning to end. And we even have grief counseling and support if needed. Also, as a member of Legacy Safeguard, the client will be able to get estate planning support. So we have access to estate planning and elder law attorney locator services. So if your clients need help with estate planning or elder law attorneys, we can help them find those attorneys in their area. You also have access to a free living will through Legacy Safeguard, so you can access that free living will or even get discounts on estate planning and legal documents, all as part of the member benefits of Legacy Safeguard. And not all parts of Legacy Safeguard and membership is just about helping a family when someone passes away, but we also have a component to Legacy Safeguard that we call Celebrating Life Events. So with your membership in Legacy Safeguard, your clients will be able to have a discount at 20% for FTD. And so this means that anytime they need gift baskets or flowers for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, anytime that you would need to have access to FTD, our members have a 20% discount. We also have a discount program with Wal-Mart and Sam's this discount card, and it actually works. We have people in our office that use this every month. But this is the one that probably most members really rave about, because this is a free legacy DVD. And I don't know if you remember when we showed that membership packet of what your clients were going to receive, but in their membership packet is a gift certificate. And this gift certificate is for a free family legacy DVD. So they can send up to 40 pictures into Legacy Safeguard, and we're going to create them this family DVD for absolutely no cost at all. And so you can even pick your background music. You're going to have custom title pages, and it's all going to be customized for your client. And the best thing about this DVD is that the very last slide in this DVD says that this DVD was provided by you. And so what a great calling card, another way to touch your clients again. So every time that they show this DVD, it's going to just factor right back to you as the person that provided it. So the Legacy Family DVD, you can do it for memorial services, wedding, graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, or whatever they want to. I mean, we've seen some of the funniest things at Legacy Safeguard. We've even seen people sending in the first year of a new puppy, and they've documented the first year that they've had their puppy. So we really don't care what pictures are sent into Legacy Safeguard. We are just going to provide this DVD as one of the membership benefits for your clients. So you can see that the Legacy Safeguard service for your clients is really a great value add. And so you can add this membership to your clients just really for meeting with you, and you can offer them this membership just for being a client of yours, a new client, an existing client. It's just a great way to add that value to your relationships. Now let's talk about what we've done for the agent. So as I said, Legacy Safeguard is really divided into two distinctive opportunities. You've got your client services that we talked about, but then we've got Legacy Safeguard for the agent. So Legacy Safeguard for the agent, this turnkey marketing system, we've created this so you can create a membership into Legacy Safeguard University by going online at www.legacysafeguarduniversity.com, and you're going to create this. You're going to create an account, and once you've created an account, you're going to be able to access all of our online training, videos, marketing guides, client presentation pieces, and marketing, all in one spot. Another thing that it's going to do, as soon as you register on Legacy Safeguard University, it's going to prompt our office to mail you a complete new agent marketing guide. So whether you're a new agent to URL or you're just getting signed up, you can go on and create this account on Legacy Safeguard University, and we're going to mail you hard copies of many of the materials that we're going to go over today. So it's a great way to be able to log on in the privacy of your own office or home and get this training 24 hours a day. Also on Legacy Safeguard University, excuse me, and in the packet of information that you're going to in your new agent packet, we've designed this in two different ways, this final expense estimator. Because what we found is as agents, when you go into the home and you're talking to your clients about final expenses and talking about offering them a final expense product, a lot of the times clients don't know exactly how much money set aside, like how much money am I going to need to adequately address my funeral expenses, my family expenses, and exactly what am I going to need to be able to set aside these funds. And we've done this in two different ways for the agent. You can go online on an online version at www.finalexpenseestimator.com and be able to do this on your tablet or your laptop, or we've got another hard copy that we're going to look at in just a minute. But what this is going to allow you to do is allow your clients to come up with their number for their final expense. So it's going to go line by line where you're going to, as you can kind of see in that box, this is the amount of the money that I'm going to set aside for the casket and the outer barrel container, not a cemetery property, just line by line by line, and then it's down to a final number. This is the final expense worksheet that's going to be the hard copy. You're also going to be you're going to get this in your packet of information that you're going to receive from your membership and your enrollment in Legacy Safeguard University. This is going to help you do it in a hard copy fashion in the home, and you'll see it's just, again, line by line by line. So at the end of the time, your client is going to come up with their amount of money to set aside. So in this one, it actually gives you a 3-option close. So if you want to have detail about how much they're going to set aside for their final expense, their funeral expense, and their overall expenses. Because, you know, at the end of the day, when someone passes away, that doesn't mean the bills are going to stop coming in. So your clients might want to set aside money over and above what it's going to be for their funeral expenses to make sure their families might have some extra money that's going to be coming to them to help them through those few difficult months. So you'll have an opportunity to set aside additional funds to be able to have a 3-option presentation. As part of the turnkey marketing system, we have, and this is also on the university, we have a client pre-approach letter. We'll look at this in a minute because I think that this is probably one of the best pieces that we have to offer because it's a great way for you to talk to your clients about being able to offer them Legacy Safeguard. But Legacy Safeguard University, you'll have a brochure that you can use for your direct mail pieces, newspaper inserts, and even group seminars. We can private label any of these materials for you. All you just need to do is contact Legacy Safeguard. You can talk to Steve or Matt if you have any private labels, labeling that you'd like to do for Legacy Safeguard, and we can do that for you just because of your relationship with Steve and Matt. This is the Legacy Safeguard client letter. This particular agent, and I heard Steve talk about that a lot of the agents maybe work in multiple markets. This letter is created in a Word format, so you can kind of tweak it to make it your own. You'll see in the sample, this letter is for someone that has existing Medicare clients, and it's just saying, thank you so much for trusting me with your Medicare plans this year, and I hope you've enjoyed your new plan. And I look forward to talking with you. And it just gets into the opportunity that you have to talk with. You'd like to have the opportunity to talk with them about membership in a new product and service that you have through Legacy Safeguard. And then it just details some of the member benefits. But I said this is in a Word format, so you can tweak it and make it your own, but it's a great way to mail out. You can just mail out a few. Some agents just maybe mail out 4 or 5 at a time. Some will mail out maybe 100 at a time, but the letter doesn't look salesy. It just looks like a great way, just a communication between maybe even friends to talk about a new opportunity through Legacy Safeguard. And you see we even have a sample phone script that you can use. But we have agents call our office all the time and talk about what a great letter this is and how much it benefits the clients. And this is on Legacy Safeguard University. We'll also just touch on a couple of other things that are available in Legacy Safeguard University. This one will actually be in your packet that you're going to receive as your new agent kit. It's just a comprehensive marketing guide. Gives you great script presentations to help you offer Legacy Safe other final and the Living Promise product. Very, very helpful. Literally talks about when you knock on the door, a way to talk about Legacy Safeguard, to be able to introduce it to your clients and also make it a part of your presentation. This is another agent guide that's very, very helpful. This one really concentrates on the sales process, overcoming objections, handling different closing techniques to try to give you ways to help you close your sales. This one is the referral system. You know, agents are always wanting to know how to get out in front of more people, how to reduce your marketing costs and increase your income earning abilities. And this guide actually just, the whole purpose of this is just to how to earn referrals and build a thriving business. And one of the key ways that we do this is with the Legacy Safeguard, membership sponsor form. So we've already talked about how you're going to enroll your clients in Legacy Safeguard. And then as you're talking to your clients about Legacy Safeguards, you'll find that your clients are really going to hone in on a couple of these benefits. And what your clients are going to be able to do is sponsor up to people in Legacy Safeguard. So as you end your presentation, you're going to say, Mr. and Ms. Smith, you know, I'm so glad to have been able to enroll you in Legacy Safeguard, and I'm sure you understand all these benefits, and I know you're going to be anxious to gather up your pictures and send in those pictures into Legacy Safeguard and get your DVD, or, you know, I know you're really going to be looking forward to getting that software so you can record some of your childhood memories and the things that you want to make sure you pass down to your kids. But because you're a member, now you're going to be able to sponsor up to 6 of your family and friends in Legacy Safeguard. So they're going to be able to sponsor their sister, their brother, their friends, their neighbors in that membership. And what this is for you is just a great way to get out in front of more people. So with this sponsorship, you're just going to have more people to get in front of, is just by, you know, going and talking to these people and offering them the same opportunities. Because at the end of the day, I mean, what everyone wants to do is set more points and make more presentation and close more sales and really just build more relationships. So that really ends my part of the presentation, and I'll just pass this back over to Matt for him to close out.
That was great information there, Lisa, and I appreciate all the time that you've taken to give us all that information. I'm going to try and change the presenter here. And okay. As Steve said at the beginning of the presentation, I get to bat cleanup today. So very, very cool to be able to join everybody today. In addition to the Senior Center Success Guide and the Legacy Safeguard University, we also have a very robust website. And for those of you who are brand new to URL, our website is urlinsgroup.com. And again, if you're new to URL, please use our temporary username and password. The temporary username in lowercase letters is Grand, and the temporary password in lowercase letters is Cayman. Now, for agents that are affiliated with URL and you've been doing business with us, whether it's in the final expense market, the traditional life market, or any of our other markets, whether it's annuities or Medicare or health, you probably already have your own username and password, and that username and password will also give you access to your client database, commissions, and so on. So once agents that are new to URL want to come on board and get signed up with us, you will have your own personalized username and password. So once you log into urlinsgroup.com and you type in Grand and Cayman, it's going to take you to the home page. And then once you get to the home page, you'll click on Life Markets. And then you're going to click on Product Information. And at any time, if you have questions navigating our website, you can always contact Steve or myself or one of the case managers, Rosemary or Rachel, where we'll be happy to help you along. But once you click on Product Information, it's going to take you to a menu screen of the various microsites or various sites within our Life Markets website. And for today's presentation, you would click on Mutual of Omaha. And then that's going to take you to a menu that is going to be full of information regarding the agent guide. There's client brochures. There's the prescription drug guide. There's rate sheets. There's a quoting tool there. And there's also a link there for the Legacy Safeguard University. So when you click on that, it's going to get you signed up with Legacy Safeguard and give you the information there. And as Lisa mentioned in the presentation, once you're signed up with Mutual of Omaha and you're contracted, whether you're an existing agent with URL or brand new to URL, once you get licensed with us for Mutual of Omaha, the next step is to go to LegacySafeguardUniversity.com and get signed up for that product information. Then you can get all those great sales materials for your presentation. For quoting tools, when you click on quoting tools, we have a final expense quote engine, and you can put in the client's information, their date of birth, and whether they're a smoker or non-smoker, and then the amount of coverage that they want. And then it basically shops all the carriers that we represent. And in this case, this is a male, no, I'm sorry, this is a female, and looking for a $10,000 policy. And you'll see that Mutual of Omaha, when we spreadsheet the quotes, is number 3 in line with United Home Life in Oxford. It is number 1 and number 2. But you'll see that there is about 42 cents difference between Mutual of Omaha and United Home Life. And Mutual of Omaha, with their Living Promise, their underwriting is a little bit more liberal than United Home Life with their Express Issue Premier. And of course, whenever you're dealing with URL, we're a team with you. So we're working with you. So when you do have questions with which carrier you should go with and the pros and cons, we'll help you trudge through that. Now, going to the Legacy Safeguard University, once you're signed up, you can go to their website, LegacySafeguardUniversity.com, and this is going to be their welcome page, and you're going to see training videos and ways to register, ways to connect, and the various marketing materials. So, and we'll be taking some more questions regarding the Legacy Safeguard University here in just a couple of minutes. URL has this mantra of we work hard and we play hard. And we like to reward agents that partner with URL. We have our Leaders Conference, and we also have our President's Club. And this is just a snapshot of our President's Club back in 2012 at the Dominican Republic. It was an all-inclusive resort, and it's really just a great time for us to connect with you as an agent, to learn more about you, and also to reward you and thank you for your hard work and your dedication. So we do like to go to some nice tropical areas. We also, in 2013, we went to the Greenbrier Resort, so we do tropical destinations. We do some nice resorts here in the United States as well. Last year in Newport, Rhode Island, we took our President's Club there. And then, of course, for agents that are in the central Pennsylvania area, or maybe you're traveling through the central Pennsylvania area, we do have a luxury suite at the Giant Center, which is the home to Hershey Bears hockey and other events that travel through the area. And if you're ever interested in tickets, let one of us know. Let me or Steve or another staff member know that you'd be interested in tickets, and we'll see if we have any tickets available. It's given out on a first-come, first-served basis. But this is just a view from our luxury suite. And again, it's another way for us to kind of get to know you, a little bit about your business, and it's fully catered, and we really enjoy entertaining people at those events. Back in May of this year, we had our Leaders Conference in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we had agents from far and wide join us, and this is probably one of the best conferences. It's an opportunity for you not only to learn more about URL, but it's also an opportunity for you to meet with some of your peers, find out what's working, what's not working, find out maybe there's a new market that you're interested in getting involved with. Maybe you're doing final expense and you want to get involved in Medicare, or maybe you're doing Medicare and you want to get involved in final expense. This is kind of an opportunity for you to kind of learn a little bit about what agents are doing, and it's just an opportunity for you to pick up some great information and learn a little bit about different tricks of the trade. For agents that are doing business with us, we have our President's Club, and we've showed you pictures from Newport and from the Dominican and from the Greenbrier. Pretty soon we'll be showing pictures from Grand Cayman. Agents that do business with us in any of the lines of business aside from Medicare Advantage, you're earning points, and you have until the end of the year to earn points. These trips are not very hard to qualify for. The information regarding how many points you need is available on our website at URL insgroup.com. For those of you would like to join us in the Grand Cayman, we'll be having that at 7 Mile Beach Resort. It's at the Westin there. It's an all-inclusive, and give us a call. We'd love to talk to you a little bit more about that and how we can help you qualify for that trip. So you heard about the Mutual of Omaha product. You've heard about the Legacy Safeguard University. You've also heard about our Senior Center Success Guide, and we are a full-service brokerage. And the next step, if you're ready to move forward, is to get contracted. And right on our website, whether you're an existing agent with URL or you are brand new, you can go to our licensing and contracting site on our website, click on Flash Contracting. You fill out that information one time, and it basically works for just about every carrier that we represent, almost every carrier, and in almost every product line that we offer, whether it's in life or health or Medicare. In addition to that, for agents that are looking to get low-cost E&O coverage, we do offer that. You can sign up for that right from our website as well. Normally, the cost is about $150 for the year. Our year starts November 1st, goes to the end of October. It is prorated, so if you're interested in getting set up with E&O, give us a call or email us, get a hold of us in some form or fashion, and we will be able to get you signed up. That E&O covers you for all the business that you do through URL. So how do you get started with URL? You'll want to select the companies that you want to sell. Mutual of Omaha, and once you're licensed with Mutual of Omaha, it's the Legacy Safeguard University that will package that all together. We have our Flash Contracting packet. You can do it online, which is probably the easiest, but there is also a paper version if you're more comfortable doing it that way. And then if you do want some more information about other product lines, or you're looking for additional training or supplies, feel free to give me or Steve a call. We'll be happy to set you up with that as well. Here's our contact information. You can reach us toll-free at 800-WANT-URL. That breaks down to 800-926-8875. I already gave you our website, URL, insgroup.com. The temporary username in lowercase letters is GRAND, and the temporary password in lowercase letters is Cayman. You can reach Steve at extension 132 or Steve C at URL, insgroup.com, or you can reach me at extension 141, and my email is matta@url-insgroup.com. So while you're taking that information down, I'm going to see what questions we have. I know we had quite a few, and Lisa, if you're ready for some questions, we can start rattling some of these things off here.
All right. Bring it on.
Okay. All right, here's a question from Kyle. Thank you for the question, Kyle. Do they have software for touchscreen devices with applications?
Not yet. That was one of the things when we were up there last week. They are in the process because they know that that's something that all of the agents want, and we certainly echoed that. They are working on that technology right now.
Okay. Discount cards. Can we get a free supply to distribute for prospecting purposes?
With the discount cards for
I think what it's referring to is the legacy, one of the legacy safeguard member benefits. So I would probably say that's only available for the members of legacy safeguard.
Yeah, we wouldn't really be able to. Right. Yeah, we don't really have that. We do have a couple of things that are available on Legacy Safeguard University. There's a great planning guide that's available on the university. When you get your membership, you can look at it. Some people do use that for prospecting. It's just a great snapshot of maybe some of the things that are on the software, things that people need to think about. So when you log on and create an account on Legacy Safeguard University, you might look at that planning guide and see if that might be something you might be interested in using.
Another question came in. Can they pay extra for more photos on that DVD?
Yes, they can. And on the back of the, I wish I had one right here in my office, on the back of that, in the membership packet on the back of the what am I trying to say, gift certificate, has all the details of adding, if you want to add additional pictures.
Oh, okay. Kyle, I will get in touch with you, or Stephen, or one of us will get in contact with you about moving your contract over to Mutual of Omaha through us. We appreciate that interest. Here's a question from James. James asks, what is the cost to the agent and consumer for the Legacy Safeguard products?
A big fat zero. No cost to
That's
the
affordable.
agent, no cost to the client. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Good.
That's a price I can afford.
James. Thank you, James, for mentioning that. I should have covered that. There is absolutely no cost to the agent. The agency, it doesn't cost URL anything to offer this product to you guys or to your clients, and there will be no upselling. That's something that a lot of clients are interested in. Once you're a member, am I going to be inundated by phone calls that say, hey, for $10 more or $30 more, you can get this? Once you're a member, you're always a member. It's a lifetime membership and no upselling.
Todd asks if you could talk a little bit more about telesales.
Well, the telesale opportunity is through the iGo application. It's really easy. You're going to log on to your own website on United of Omaha. It's going to guide you right to that portal to begin the telesale option, and then it's very simple. It's going to prompt you if there's any issue. If you forgot to put something in there, it's going to prompt you. Once you've completed your application, it's going to email your client the app for the signature, and it's also going to be at the same time. It's going to email you as soon as your client receives it, and when they sign it and send it back to you. There's also a great tutorial on Mutual of Omaha website about the iGo application.
And I'd also go as far as say, if you're working with URL, you can certainly access the iGo application from our website. We do have the iGo apps available on our website for Omaha and really all the carriers that use iGo. But I will make a note that Omaha is the only final expense carrier really of note that is currently using the iGo platform. So if you're working with us and comfortable and use our website on kind of a daily or weekly or monthly basis, you can go Right to Life Markets online apps and click on iGo, and I do have a, you can probably see it there on my screen.
And just another little tidbit of our visit up there a couple of days ago, I wouldn't be surprised in the next few maybe weeks or months that they have an incentive out there for agents to use the iGo, because they're really interested in getting agents more comfortable with the iGo, because it's just so much better for everyone. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something coming out about that pretty soon.
And for anyone out there that's a skeptic with online applications, I can feel your pain. I know where you are in that, because I've gone through that as well. With whether it be final expense or term life or universal life, I've done the iGo app with every platform from final expense to term to permanent insurance. And I will say, after going through it a few times, I really enjoy it as from an agent point of view, not from an IMO or distribution point of view, but from an agent point of view. When I've used it as an agent, I've liked it because I know when I do an iGo app that it's completed correctly, I didn't miss anything, and then when I submit that application, it's a clean application going to the company. So the first time I fumbled through it a little bit, but after that, it was very easy to use. You have a copy of it right there. It's been a great process. So I know for anyone who has hesitation there, Matt and I here at URL can certainly help you out and walk you through the process.
Okay, a couple more questions here, Lisa. To apply for Legacy Safeguard, membership is free. Is it only when a policy is issued?
No. The format that Legacy Safeguard was really created on was for it to be a value add for you to go back to existing clients and help you enhance your new business relationships. So, the opportunity is really for you to go back to those clients or new clients and offer them the membership in Legacy Safeguard, really as a door opener for talking with them about final expense. But no, the policy, you don't have to sell a policy in order to enroll your clients.
And last question that I have here is, how can I enroll in the Legacy Safeguard program for my wife and myself?
Well, when you go to Legacy Safeguard University, you'll be able to download a form. It says like download a sample. You can just download a sample, print it off, and enroll yourself. In fact, I encourage that. It's always, I think, a great opportunity for agents to go ahead and enroll them, enroll yourself as an agent, so you know exactly what your clients are going to receive, and then also you take the opportunities that Legacy Safeguard offers also.
Awesome. That's it for questions that I have for right now. Again, if anyone has questions, and I know questions typically pop up once we've all logged off of the call, feel free to give us a call here at URL. You can contact me at 800-926-8875. My extension is 141. You can also contact Steve at extension 132. We look forward to helping you with your final expense sales and any of your life sales. And we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to join us for today's call. And at this point, I guess that'll wrap it up for now. Thank you very much, everybody. And we look forward to working with you in the near future.